So 5 secrets of permanent weight loss. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I know that we all got stuff to do on Saturday, but I'm going to try to give you the rundown. Each one of the things I'm going to share could be a whole half hour. So that's why there's some things I'll focus on, some things I'll just briefly go over. Again, if you want to write those notes like, hey, I'd like to talk to Kevin about this, and I want him to contact me about something that I said, definitely do that. The first one is low calorie and low fat diets do not work, okay? So many clients used to come to me and, Kevin, I'm just going to eat 500 calories a day and I'm going to lose weight and it's going to be all great, and you know, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger again, and it just wasn't. Lois, if you want to give her a question there. Hey, Lois.
Hi, Lois.
Oh, green. Oh my God, I would be miserable. I like green, but I would not know.
I figure let's go quickly a second. Okay, so low fat, low calorie diets do not work. So who here uses coconut oil? You guys ever hear of coconut oil? Anybody use coconut oil? I know Tracy, Wayne, all my one-on-one clients definitely do. And so coconut oil, from everything that I know, is one of the top superfoods that I would ever recommend, is fat. So if you want to lose weight, I suggest you to eat fat. I'm sure that makes no sense to you, right? But this coconut oil is so beneficial, and there is tons of research showing. So it's an anti-parasitic, it's an antibacterial, it's an antifungal. It also regulates blood sugar. And if you can also apply it in your skin if you have, you know, issues with your skin. It is one of the most amazing foods out there, and I recommend everybody to cook with it. It doesn't get altered as it's heated like an olive oil. You know, everybody thinks olive oil is great, and it is great, but if it's heated to a certain temperature, it's altered, and those health benefits aren't as I should say, abundant as coconut oil, because that does not get altered. So it's solid at room temperature, so it kind of looks like Crisco. You may get a little scared at first, but trust me, I bet you 95% of my clients who start eating the way that I teach them, cholesterol goes down. I just had a client yesterday, it was 269, 3 months, it's 207, okay? By more fat and more protein. And people will think, well, that's what the doctors tell me not to do. Well, you don't have to listen to everything I have to say today, okay? You don't have to believe everything I say today, but this is the stuff that I've researched. All my clients have experienced a lot of these benefits. So take what you will. There's definitely more than 5 secrets here. There's probably more like 20 to 25 secrets, and just use what you will. I don't expect you to implement all these secrets into your lifestyle, but it's, you know, I have to think about myself. 5, 6 years, it's just keep on learning and learning and implementing and implementing. And all of a sudden, you're in this healthy place like, wow, it's just a great feeling to be healthy and to be energized and to have that spirit about you. So who here, so something about that low calorie, low fat diet that I'm going to kind of talk about this is very important. It's called the elimination diet. Who here has ever tried the elimination diet? Okay, Shelly. You a little bit, no, a little bit. Tracy.
Is that cleansing, you mean?
No, not per se, but the elimination diet is eliminating the most highly reactive foods in your body. And again, you may not believe what I have to say, but dairy is one of the biggest. So is wheat and gluten and soy. Okay? The elimination diet is a whole bunch of more foods, but those are the three that I first recommend. And you think about it, these foods are very inflammatory in the gut. Okay, so if we're consuming food that creates an inflammation, we reduce stomach acid, we increase bloating, we increase weight, because now that food is not getting completely digested. And you really have to get that point. I can't tell you how many clients I've had that have quit dairy and wheat, and like the results have just been mind-blowing. I mean, completely mind-blowing. Weight loss, sleep better. I had one client that says, I could never sleep throughout the night, and now I do, just because she took out wheat and dairy out of her diet.
You said soy too?
Soy too, yes.
What do you use on your cereal?
I do not eat
Almond
cereal.
milk.
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Coconut milk, rice milk, almond milk are definitely good.
Do you get a gluten-free cereal?
I don't eat cereal. But there is a quinoa flakes out there, and there are other options for non-gluten cereals out there. There's this very, excuse me?
What is that called that the kids have that are autistic? What is that diet called where it's gluten free?
Yeah.
FODMAPs. Is that you ever
No,
heard that?
it's not casein. Is it casein free?
Yeah, that's a protein that is a dairy protein that people eliminate. You definitely see the
And they
benefit.
don't have wheat and everything like that, trying to adapt their behavior, and it works
Yeah.
for some kids.
It totally does. I've heard a lot of, yeah.
With dairy, you mean eliminate, does that include eggs as well?
In the beginning, I do not eliminate eggs. Eggs would be eventually a food sensitivity, and that's what I'm really trying to eliminate is those food sensitivities. But eggs and nuts are kind of like the next phase because those are definitely reactive for a lot of people.
But eggs are protein, they're not dairy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, but yeah.
categories,
Eggs are protein.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if we were going to consume eggs or any kind of meat source, it has to be organic.
Yeah.
And so many people, oh, it's so expensive. Understand, if it is not organic, it has been fed antibiotics and hormones, and now you're consuming those antibiotics and hormones. So when people come to me and they want to lose weight and feel better, you have to eliminate the toxic foods that are out there. And I know, I get this complaint a lot with Kevin, there's nothing to eat. And unfortunately, we do eliminate a lot of the things, but it just takes time. It's practice. I don't expect you to implement this tomorrow, but just understand that it really is important to eliminate those inflammatory foods. So the elimination diet, which if you talk to me after and we schedule an appointment, we'll go further in depth in what would work for you guys, okay?